KGO-TV, Channel 7, #1 in Northern California. Now, Cheryl Jennings, Don Sanchez, Dr. Dean Edel, and Pete Giddings weather. This is Channel 7 News at 5.
Workers in the Richmond Social Security building were allowed inside today for the first time since the outbreak of Legionnaires Disease in September. That disease caused illnesses and deaths. The building's been now cleared of the Legionella bacteria, and Channel 7's Laura Marquez is standing by live with a report on what happens next. Laura?
Well, Don, on September 12th, the employees were sent home from this building after Legionella bacteria was discovered inside the building. Now, 15 employees came down with Legionnaires disease. One woman died, and another woman is still in a coma. Since the outbreak, none of the employees have been allowed back into the building until today, when they were allowed to go back in and get their possessions. They will not return to work here permanently until the cleanup is finished, which is expected to be about December 15th. Now, the Legionella bacteria was traced to these water cooling towers that you see behind me. And today we went into the basement where 13 of the 15 sick victims worked to see what the cleanup crew have done to the water cooling towers. These water cooling towers have been flushed, cleaned, and refilled, all after the Legionella bacteria was found in water samples taken from the cooling towers. The bacteria also was traced to the tepid but not hot water boiler in the basement.
This is a tepid water sink. It was in this sink that we found the bacteria with the Knoxville strain that matched the same strain that was from the employee who died, the custodial worker who died at the beginning of this whole incident and crisis that occurred.
The faucet has been tested and tagged. It's now free of the Legionella bacteria. A new and improved water treatment system has been installed that can detect any traces of bacteria early on.
Our union is basically satisfied that the agency has done everything humanly possible to clean that building up of any residual Legionella bacteria.
The 1,200 employees of Richmond Social Security Administration were briefed on the progress of the cleanup. Some remain skeptical.
I'm a little scared, but, you know, it's a job, and it's something that we have to do, you know. It's like we do have to go back in sometime or another, and I guess it's now to, you know, pack our things, and then whenever we go back in December, and then that's just be that, you know. But I am scared.
I have rather mixed feelings. I mean, it will be more convenient and so forth. You know, we'll be back in the environment we know. But it's been an unpleasant environment for most of those 15 years. And I really don't have a pleasant feel about the building. I didn't have it before all this happened, and this has just made it worse.
After the meeting, workers went to the building to remove their personal property, so the rest of the cleanup can continue. All the carpet has been ripped up. On some floors, new carpet already has been laid.
I'm comfortable about going back in. OSHA says it's safe, and we have to believe them, and I think it is. And I have some friends that work with OSHA that said if federal OSHA says it's safe, it's safe.
For the last 2 months, OSHA has been running an extensive cleanup of this building. So far, it has cost about $2.6 million. That includes the cleanup and the repair of the water tower. Now, during the cleanup, the Social Security Administration set up a temporary office in Emeryville. That cost additional money to keep business still running. But again, the tentative date for employees to return to this building is December 15th. Don and Cheryl.
We'll watch for that. Laura Marquez, thank you. That live report from Richmond.